Hello, everybody. Um, my name is Jacob Ray. I make straight razors and other sharp objects, mostly straight razors, but sharp objects are my specialty. Today, I'm going to be working on Cthulhu. I've done a couple live streams already today, just trying to trying to keep active on YouTube because I've done a horrible job of it. Sorry. Um, but yeah, I'm going to be working on Cthulhu. And I would recommend turning your sound down because I'm going to be using that little guy and makes quite a bit of noise. So if you have a question, leave it in the comments or like the chat thing. I'll go ahead and live chat. All messages are visible because I'm relatively new to how to live stream. And yeah, we'll see what happens. Maybe someone will log on. If not, I'll just keep the camera focused right here. And later on, you guys can watch it and see me work, or you can leave a comment below that asks what the heck I'm doing. Yeah, stuff like that. If you are curious about my work and you have a question about price, there's really no point to leave it down below. You could just go on my website and sit there. A lot easier. But you can, of course, ask. Leave any comment you want. But for the majority of my razors, this is this is called the original on the website. It's there. Yeah, this is just basically like 100% whatever your idea is. So I'm gonna just get to work, and if anybody pops on, then I will answer your questions. And yeah, that's how I guess I'm gonna do it. Try and keep it in your frame of view here. Before you guys wonder, no, it is not sharp. Not yet. Very long and tedious process of carving steel. I envy anyone who does it well and does it quickly. And with that said, it is hardened steel. Most of the carving was done with it being unhardened, and then I made the decision to harden it because I was getting to a point where it was just getting a bit thin. And once you quench it in oil, which you may have seen on TV or Forged in Fire or YouTube, quenching is part of hardening steel. It has a tendency to warp thin metal, so that's why I'm working with hardened steel at this point. It's hard to give you guys a good view. Sorry, guys. answer a common question because, like I said, I don't expect anybody to be not here or to be here. But I do have a couple common questions I could answer for you guys. A lot of people, when they find out what I do in the real world, they always ask me, "How did you get into that?" Because this is my job. This is what I do. I started with knife making just for fun, like literally just for fun, and yeah, it just became like a full-time hobby. Like when I wasn't working, I was doing this, well, knife making, and I was horrible at it. I mean, my knives were not very good, and I sold a couple for like friends and family for like $20 just to like recover materials. But I started getting better and better and better, and then finally it became like not necessarily a hobby, but like a part-time gig. And then one person requested a straight razor, and kind of just faded off into straight razors. How'd I learn? That's the next question, I guess, would be actually I learned knife making from YouTube, believe it or not. But razor making, just trial and error. It took me a lot of years to get that down. My wife sent me a video. Let's see what it is.
I don't know if you can see this, but look, it's a dog in his front.
It was a guy on a motorcycle. I live in Mexico, so this is actually kind of commonplace, but he had a dog on his front handlebars and just like chilling. It's pretty funny. Why I live in Mexico? Because Mexico's awesome. If you've never been here, it's definitely worth a visit. Go to Cancun. It's beautiful. But once you're done with Cancun, come inland, go to Mexico City, Puebla City, explore like the really interesting stuff. Mexico City is gorgeous and has this energy to it like no other place that I've ever been. I've been to Beijing and Xi'an and Shanghai, but nothing compared to Mexico City. Mexico City is special. All right, we're getting here, and you need to want to see probably. Technically, you're not here. Funny story. Someone went to order one of my razors, very southern United States, so they kind of sometimes don't like using credit cards, and they're a little averse to technology. That's fine. Everybody can live the way they want to live. But anyways, he didn't want to do a credit card, and I was like, that's fine. We'll work around that. No big deal. But when he found out I lived in Mexico, he's like, hey man, something's wrong. I heard on Reddit, I think, that you're from Canada and that you live in Canada. So I guess according to the internet, according to Reddit, I live in and from Canada. I'm from Michigan originally, and I lived in Texas and then Oklahoma, and now I live in Mexico. I had no idea where Reddit came up with that. I live in Canada. I love Canada. It's a great country, and I wouldn't mind. I just don't live there. So if you've read that I live in Canada, I don't. I also never have lived in Canada. Keep forgetting. Sorry, guys. Hey, you're my first viewer. What's up? I'm just kind of answering questions and working. So I'd recommend turning your sound down. Yeah, fuck you. Wasn't happy that I wasn't holding it up. I don't know. Schlimmer. Maybe I can get you guys a better view. I don't know. Give me a sec. Bump it back. All right, move it back. Move it back. Move it back now. Okay. Nope, not any better. Sweet. Put my water right here. Yeah, that's a little bit better. Can't really see my face, my beautiful face, but yeah. Still working on the stupid hand. Looks horrible right now. Hopefully we can fix that by adding a little bit more detail. And hopefully it'll work, who knows. Too big. Way too big. Much smaller. Okay, that's not round. That'll work actually. That's perfect, I think. Can't tell, I'm using you guys as an excuse to be a little bit less lonely. So I work by myself. Me and my dogs. Which is, yep, you guys are on my phone, so. Okay, how do Bye. That's okay. Yeah, sí, está bien. Gracias. Sí, es abierto. Abierto. Sí. Gracias, uno más. Hasta luego. Buen día. What do you think? Getting any closer? Because in my eyes, it looks like the same fucked up hand. I don't know. This is gonna be tricky. This isn't easy for me. Because I said I could do it, and I can. It's just gonna take a really long time. I think that top finger looks like abnormally long. I was trying to do like a claw, but apart from raptors, I can't really think of anything with one singular claw. So, I'm not gonna cut it out just yet, though. Let's see what I can do. Gentle application of force. Hello. Working on this. Doesn't look like your typical straight razor because it's not your typical customer. It's Cthulhu. What I'm really trying to work on is the hand. It doesn't look right. It looks all. It's supposed to be like him grabbing the razor. I don't know. He's not doing a good job. I need to train him how to grab better. Have any questions? Please feel free. I'm gonna double check to see if if I'm seeing them. But yeah, it looks like they are. I make razors, so straight razors. If you have any questions about them, I'm the guy to ask. Thanks for coming on, by the way. Just kind of turn your volume down a little bit, just FYI, just so you don't, hear this very loud. Trying very. It's hard to keep it in view. This is just water I'm rubbing on. Can't really see it in your frame, but it's just a little bit of water to lubricate. What do you think? I think it's savable. I'm having a really hard time with that stupid hand. The top finger looks all messed up, and I'm afraid to cut it off. And I don't know. I feel like I can salvage it. I won't give up until I've given it at least a couple of hours of trying. But yeah, at least before when I started the day, it wasn't even there. So now at least it's relatively noticeable. I don't know if you can see it, but here's the head. Like it's Cthulhu. He's like this mythical legend thing. And then here's like his like nose tentacles through here. Anyways, and then the back end is like him. He's like kind of like swimming forward, so you can see his tentacles like wrapping around and stuff. But the hand, it's not easy. I can barely draw hands. I can't really, let alone sculpt them. So I'm trying. I'll figure it out. Guaranteed. tiny hand. Smaller than my thumb. Right. Left Chad. Okay, cool. What did I just see? Nothing. All right. Curious how I'm adjusting the speed. I have a foot pedal for this little Dremel tool. It's basically like a dentist's thing. It's pretty sweet. The thumb isn't even file. Like that, you can't even tell that it's going to be a thumb, but it will be. At least this side, you kind of can see what it is, even if it looks all messed up. So at least it's recognizable. Now this is not also. It's also not a very technical trailer, so this isn't something I'm doing very often. I'm pretty curious about what part. I got the dumb idea to draw something. Have shown somebody that I could do. They can play a file. Nothing's really that close to being done yet. Kind of like using my own hand as like a guide to try and at least get like the basic ups and downs. But it's kind of hard because, yeah, because it's hard. All right, I think that's gonna be it. 25 minutes, about half an hour. Hopefully, I didn't waste your life too much. Yeah, next time you see Cthulhu, hopefully, fingers crossed, it'll be done. Thanks for watching, and leave a comment if you didn't get your question answered and you're watching this at a later date. Adios, and have a great day.